So hopefully, listening to me on Cardo record, like voice recording from the device. Now, I want to get out and do a dual convo and see how well it records that. Right now, we are out on the FTR. I was just doing a little review for the FTR. And so right here it says we're recording. Let's see if anything interrupts, like pictures. Let's do this, this. This. Now let's do video.
Ooh, it disconnected.
Alright, let's see how well it does with the resume. So video, of course, takes over the mic, cuts out Cardo. That makes total sense. So let's go see how the Cardo does.
Alright, so I have the Tascam and I have the Cardo going at the same time. Hopefully we can kind of compare.
And then see how it does. This is the new voice recording option from Cardo. And I did hear one where it sounded pretty good, except for it really drowned out the sound of motorcycling and background noise. So I'm very interested on how that's going to work. I'm really interested to see how it worked with the dual. But I don't... Unfortunately, Bombshell's schedule has been all over the place, and we have not been able to get out to ride together. It really sucks. So, making the best of it right now. Now, what I'm wondering is if you're catching any wind noise, because I don't have a shield, so like on a bike like this, we'd get more wind noise.
Overall, how it's doing. Hopefully we can test that out and figure out which one sounds good. If it doesn't sound that good, then I'll just put the Tascam on there and I'll skip up the Cardo sound if I can. Let's see how it works.
So right now we're still out on San Mateo. From my FDR review, I started this one next. And we just got the Packtalk Edge. And I'm really liking the Packtalk Edge. It's really nice to just throw on your helmet. So far the battery life has been really good. I haven't had any issues there. I'd like to go out on a few longer rides to see how well it does continuously. Like when I'm out riding with Meatball to Sturgis, like every day with the Packtalk, the Cardo Packtalk, we would have to record, or we would have to throw it on the charger every night. So that being said, I don't know how well this one's at. This one's at 50% right now. When you shut it off, it tells you. But I know it doesn't tell you exactly, like, oh, you're at 53%. No, you're at 50%. Like, I shut it off one day and it was like 100%, 100%, 100%. And then finally one day it was all 75%. And I was like, oh, okay, there we go. Now it has dropped. And then it's at 50 right now. And I've gone to like Orange County, I've gone to work a bunch. I don't use my Cardos when I'm on the bagger unless someone calls me. Someone calls me, I hit the button, turn it on, answer the phone call. And that's always been really good. I don't know how well this works. I wonder if I can record while making a phone call. Maybe I can try that at the end. If you don't see it in this video, then maybe it didn't work, or no one answered my phone call. Because who answers phone calls anymore? But I'm really liking the look of the Packtalk Edge. I think it has a really clean lines. The buttons are great. The buttons are better with my gloves, but the dial is actually a little bit harder with my gloves. So, and it's in a new position, so I am learning that as well. So one of the things, like, I go to turn it up or down, I get my hand in this groove, and then I'm able to turn it. But the buttons are like, they're real dominant on my glove versus the Packtalk, the previous Packtalk. That one, I kind of had the feel for the buttons a little bit. Where this one, I think even with my winter gloves, I should be able to easily feel them. What are you doing, Civic? I don't trust people, like, at all. I'm looking both ways at a one-way. Like, that's how you gotta drive. I feel like she's checking over there, and there's no cars there, but I don't know. She had plenty of time if she was trying to turn. Hopefully we're not getting too much wind up under. I don't have my chin guard because I don't use it during the summer. And then honestly, when I have the bagger, I don't even notice, man. Like, it gets too warm when that chin guard's on there most of the year. It's like right now, just talking to you guys, seeing how this thing records, heading up to Oakland. I don't know if I'll get any shots of that. Like, you can only talk about something so much. I do have this hooked up to my, like, the bigger JBL speakers. It does come with JBL speakers, but I don't remember what size. I do have the bigger ones in mind though, and I really, really like it. And I have the Cena on, not the Cena. This helmet was made for a Cena. So Packtalk, Cardo had made this little adapter piece, and I have that running on my helmet. If you didn't see the installation video that I did a little swap over from the Packtalk to this, and I had my Packtalk on here, but it was not meant to be on here. I was running it anyway because this is my first, like, good helmet, and I use this helmet all the time, so I needed my Cardo on there. I threw my other Packtalk on my Simpson helmet, and I'm kind of like just wanting to buy, I'm probably going to buy another one of these kits, because they have it where you can have another helmet kit and then just be able to change your Cardo from helmet to helmet. And I think I'm gonna do that. I like the way this one works. So far it's been really, really smooth. I do like it more than the old Packtalk, so it's definitely a win in my book. Like I said, I like the other one, even with the, you know, the updates. Like, it worked really, really good. But I don't, you know, it's one of those, like, I can actually get another helmet kit, make it work on that helmet, and then take the Packtalk and with another set of speakers and put it in one of my kids' helmets and be good to go. So that way I can constantly talk to them while they're on the back of the bike. It doesn't happen all the time, but it's one of those, like, if you're gonna switch helmets, just switch comm units to the other helmet. And especially with how easy this one is to switch and to focus on one, why not? We do have, like, one extra one for, like, when people come out. Like, we hooked them up to other people's helmets and they were able to join our group chat. I haven't gotten to try connecting Cena to a group chat yet. They have a way to do that now, to do the mesh networks or whatever. So that's something that I would like to look into. Warbeard, if you're watching this, man, we got to see if we can hook up your Cena this time instead of putting you on the Cardo. Let me know, like, I'm interested in the guys watching this, like, if you use Cardo, are you using Cena? Are you using Lexan? Are you using a string with 2 cups? Like, I'm very curious. I really dig the old ways that, you know, like, if you had a passenger and they just had a cable kit, like, plug in and plug it in the back. I'm like, that was genius, man. Like, for whoever did that the first time, try riding with a passenger and not have that, and you're like talking directly to each other. It's weird. Alright guys, if you have any questions about the Cardo Packtalks that I haven't answered, maybe I can answer. I don't have a direct answer on how long the batteries lasted for me. It's still doing really good. You're gonna hear right now if the camera sound or the sound is any good. I don't know. It's like I won't know till I get home. So sometimes that's the hard part about doing these live tests. It's like, well, how do you know until you know? And it was like I talking long enough that we didn't have too much dead space. There you go, guy. I wish this thing had a bigger gas tank. I know this is not that same video, but wish it had a bigger gas tank. All right, guys. Yeah, let me know in the comments, man. That's the best I got. Hopefully, when you're listening to this, you get good, clear options of like how they sound. As soon as I can get out on the bike with the wife, and we can do a little dual conversation, and I can record that. Hopefully that works, man. Like, that would be a game changer, because I really love the dual vlog aspect, but I've never been able to really capture it very well. You know, I've had 2 cast cams in the helmet, one in my helmet, one in her helmet. I had them linked up. I had to like cut audio, this, that, and oh my, like, sometimes editing can be a nightmare, but that really takes it up a notch of like how much of a pain in the ass it could be. Well, as this stoplight stops us, I too will stop this conversation. Stay safe, you guys. Stay classy. See, this hill runs down, so I'm not really getting a good... I'm getting like half a foot right there. All right. I messed up. Stay safe, you guys. Stay classy, and I'll catch you later.